Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ashan and welcome back to the channel. If you guys don't know what I do on this channel, I basically go over my trading journey through the highs and lows just so that you guys can, relate to it and take some value from my journey. And I also go over things that I feel that could help you and that could come with prop firms, And today I'm going over the My Forex Fund's daily drawdown rule and how I deal with it. So I'm not going to be going over examples as per se of like what the daily drawdown rule is. If you want to check that kind of content, you can actually check this video over here. I'm going to somehow put it. And basically I go over the My Forex Fund's 5% daily drawdown rule. So you can actually see what it is and examples of it. Like I have detailed examples. So if you want that kind of content, make sure to check this video out. The one I'm pointing to, not the one I'm talking about right now. But this video is all about how I deal with the My Forex Fund's drawdown rule. So if you enjoy content like this, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm to get this type of content out of traders just like you. But yeah, that's that. And let's get straight into the video. So I'm going to do a quick summary of the daily drawdown rule. No examples, but I'm going to go over the rules. So I just got it over here. Basically a summary of it. So the 5% daily drawdown limit per day is based off the equity / balance at the start of the day. 12 a.m. GMT plus 3, right? That's the time frame. And the daily drawdown rule is based off whichever is higher, the equity or balance. So let's say your account is a 100K account and you have floating profit at 110K, right, for the next day, right? Your 5% daily drawdown rule is not the $5,000. It is 5% of $110,000, right? So it is higher than the base value. Just wanted to clarify that. Another rule is the daily drawdown limit resets every 24 hours at 12 a.m. GMT plus 3 hours or 5 p.m. EST, right? So basically after 5 p.m. EST, the daily drawdown resets. So if you're floating in profit, now that if it comes down below, let's say it goes for a loss, you've actually violated the drawdown rules, right? Because it's reset. So it's actually hit your daily drawdown meter, if that makes sense. If you want real clarity on the daily drawdown rule, I would really highly recommend watching the video I made. I'll put it up again on the screen right now. The final rule is that this is not a rule, this is basically a follow-up. This means that at 12 a.m. GMT plus 3, so 5 p.m. EST, the daily drawdown limit will take into account any drops in profit from trades that are running from the previous day, right? So this is the main problem with the daily drawdown rule. So the first way I deal with the daily drawdown rule is I reduce my risk, right? So I don't risk over, I don't risk 1%, I don't risk 1.2% or anything like that. I risk 0.6%. And there are two pros of this. One pro is that it's very less likely that I'll be running into the issue of the daily drawdown rule just because I'm risking less, right? So I risk 0.6%. So that is one of the ways, and I haven't actually run into the problem yet. It's actually a good problem to run into because you're in so much profit, but yeah, I haven't run into that issue yet. So 0.6% is the risk I use on the account. And the second pro of that is that it's less exposure on my account, right? So if you're risking, let's say 1.2% on the My Forex Funds account, you have only 10 losses in a row to have before you blow the account, right? Because My Forex Funds has a 12% overall drawdown rule. So that's why I risk 0.6%, because then I can afford to lose 20 in a row before I actually blow the account, which is not going to happen, right? So that's one way, significant way to reduce the likelihood of falling into the situation of the drawdown rule. The other way I deal with it, I haven't run into the problem yet, but I am prepared to deal with it, is closing partial profits or closing the full position completely, right? So this honestly depends on the type of trader you are. For me, I'm going to be closing partial profits. And by closing partial profits, let's say you're up 10%, right? You're taking 5% out, right? You've locked in some profit, you've completely taken it out, but also the likelihood of, you violating the rule literally reduces dramatically. So for me, I'm going to be closing partial profits if the problem arises, just because that I manage my trade in a certain way. So closing partials makes sense to me. But for you could have strict rules saying, okay, if it hits this level, I'm going to be closing my position fully. So yeah, there are cons to it because you could have been making more profits, but it's just one of the problems, the things you run into with my Forex funds. So you need to figure out a way to reduce, add it to your risk management, this daily drawdown rule, just because it's quite unique to my Forex funds. Yes, it is a con, but this is the way I deal with it. I reduce my risk to 0.6%, and I personally will be closing partial profits at the levels at which it makes sense to me to less likely run into the problem of the daily drawdown rule. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's how I deal with the My Forex Funds daily drawdown rule. Let me know if you take value in it, or if you think there are other ways to deal with it. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really like to see what you guys think of how you deal with it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.